Family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students, welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am Grumpy Gnome. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. It is St. Patrick's Day 2024, and guess what? This teacher does not know how to spell. Yes, it is true. We are doing an Easter Challenge reboot today because I can't spell. And let's go ahead and hit resume so we open up the window here. And let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. First, we need to bring up our map. That's a good place to start. So I think it's this one. Let's bring this up. And as you're going to notice, the first thing, these numbers are different. And why are they different? Because I actually got out and put the letters and the numbers together, and I found out that S is actually the 19th letter, T is actually the 20th letter, and R is actually the 18th letter. So that throws off our entire map seed. The rest of the map is the same, different seed. So this is going to be the Easter 2024 Challenge reboot. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I did a little bit of pre-planning here. So we got our bannies down here. And the first thing that I'm going to do for them is give them a small house to build. Yeah, we're going back to the small houses. And you know, I think the ones I like, that's Forest Haven Dark, isn't it? Why is that running off of the chart? Interesting. Is this Forest Haven Light? More Forest Haven houses and mods. Interesting. Well, what are you? Okay, okay, traders. Okay, yeah, here we go. So these are different types of housings. Ooh, they got their own bridge. Oh, we might have to toy with that. No, oh, wow, the bridge is a predetermined amount. Interesting. Let's come back over here to the forest outpost. I'm going to go to the forest homes, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get them a little house, I think. What is this? A haven house? No, that's too big. Doggone it. I had smaller houses that I liked. Doggone it, doggone it, doggone it. Okay, where are the little homes? Maybe it's in Forest Outpost. Are these the little ones? A little forest home for your people. That's good, 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 good. Now, that actually is the one I'm looking for, that color. But I'm going to have it open up to the road. So I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to go ahead with this one, I'm going to put this right next to our cart down here, because for the longest, shortest time, they're going to be living out of their cart. I'm going to put this up here until they get the resources for that. And then let's go ahead and give them a small stockpile. I don't know how big of a stockpile we want to give them, but I see a nice clearing area here. Maybe we'll go into this little opening right here. And so what I'm going to do is, oh, I found a new road also. Man, I've got so much to talk about with you guys today. I think today's going to be a good 2 episodes. I've already got the timer set for 1 hour, 30 minutes. So we're going to record today's episode and upload it onto YouTube. And then I'm going to go right into a second episode that's going to be for Wednesday's upload. Now, I'm in the settlers because that is one thing Marlene suggested. We got an alarm going off outside. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so we got this settlers thing right here. And if you look, oops, hello. If you look in the path, they've actually got their own roads. Now, I really hope I don't shoot myself in the foot with this one, because I'm hoping that these speed up their travel a little bit. So I am going to take this right to this middle point right here. Boom, like that. And it's a little path, stone path that I thought would be kind of cute for this build. I'm going to go ahead and drop in a stockpile just so we can get our resources. And I think I'm going to put the stockpile, let's come over one, and let's start here and maybe go to 7. I don't know. I wish I could see where I want to try. Oh, that looks even right there. So whatever this is, 7. Boom. 1 by 7. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and get some resources so we can build our thing. And the first thing we're going to do with the resources is we're going to start clear cutting. I guess I want to clear cut some of the stuff outside. I don't know why. I don't even know if I don't think I've got an herbalist in there. What I've got over here is a nut grove. The nut grove actually collects walnuts and logs. So this is in the settlers menu, and it is right here, and it gives you logs and walnuts. So this is kind of like a forester right here that's going to give us nuts. Over here, I've got a second one. So we got 2 foresters working right here, and splitting them in the middle, I've got a hunter on the right, and I have a gatherer on the left. And all of these came out of the settlers menu, which Marlene gave me the approval, the thumbs up to use. And so what I think I'm going to do is I might just toy with this entire menu right here to get this area built up. Now, I believe this is my Easter celebration. Yeah, that's the mandatory, because we got a main street coming right down the center of all this, and it's going to butt right into here. Yeah, it's a big butt. So anyway, let's get this started. I've got a couple mines over here already that are slated to go in. I went with the old mines for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, it does not have a ring of ugliness on it. And number 2, the resources do not expire. So this is going to be resources for the entire game. The bridges, I think I chose something interesting for bridges, and I don't remember what I did. But they're... Oh, yeah, I think... Let me see if I can find it real fast. I don't want to waste too much time. Whoop, those are tunnels. I think what I did was I went into the wooden bridges. Is it wooden? Yes, it is. And I actually chose this color right here. I've never used it before, but it's nice and bright. It's woody, so we're going to go for it. Probably should have just gone with the bitty one, but anyway, we'll see how that works. Okay, let's get going. Now, I got my house slated here. My house is on pause, yes. No. Yes. Let's get some resources. So here we go. Boom. We're going to collect resources. I'm going to grab a few trees. I'm not going to go resource crazy like I usually do. So I want trees, and we're going to grab up a few stones just so we can get our house built. Here we go. And let's speed them up. And I will get this cleared over here shortly. And I'm going to go ahead right now while they're collecting resources and take out the road. Because once I put them into builder mode, which I'm actually going to do right now. So let's go ahead. They're still, I can't even see what resources I have because we need to get our AI thing up there. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There's our newspaper. We'll put the newspaper right there for now. This is going to go in the very far corner once I clear that stuff out. And I'm missing one more window, which is professions. And I think we're going to use this one. No, I want the shorter one. I think. No, that's the one I want. I'm going to leave that right there. I know it's in the chat window for now, but hey, nobody's chatting. So that's cool. Let's resources. No logs yet. Okay, well, let's kind of zoom in here and so we can watch what they do, and let's let them get their resources. Come on, guys. Boom, there we go. What do we got? 4 logs. What do we need? We need 24 logs. That's it, 24 logs. I didn't even need the stone. So you know what? I'm going to cancel stone for now. Oh, wait. Does this need stone? Ah, man. Okay, we'll pull it out of there. Stick you over there. You do not need stone either. Awesome. Oh, you know what? So we can actually cancel stone. Boom. There. Oh, no, there. Boom. There we go. Logs, 18. How much do I need? I need... Where's my house? 24. You know what? That's close enough. Let's get them building. Because they're still bringing resources as we speak right now. And by the... See, there it is, 26. So now they're building that. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put both of these guys on builder mode. And they're both going to go ahead and knock out their house right now. There they go. Now they're happy. So who do we have? We've got Ranco. He's a builder. And we've got, how would you want to pronounce that? Earl? I guess it's Earl, but she's our female. Okay. We'll fly with that. Okay, the next thing that Earl and I already forgot what his name is, Ranco, are going to need is food coming in. This is weird because one thing I did not like in episodes 1 and 2 were the fact that we don't have the different seasons. We cannot see when it's winter because there's no snow on the ground. So that's going to make this a little bit more difficult. Okay, I'm going to put Nut Grove 1, Nut Grove 2, Hunter. I know I'm covering the chat window, but it's good for 2 reasons. Number 1, you guys can still see what's going on. And number 2, nobody's chatting. I'm so lonely on this St. Patrick's Day. Oh, man, I think I need a leprechaun to hug. Oh, on the note of St. Patrick's Day. Although I am neither Catholic nor Irish, I will point this much out to you. I do have my green shirt on. I do have a green drink right here. By the way, Pellegrino, if you want to sponsor me, give me a call. And I have a green donut. So, we're doing it. See, we in America, we just look for reasons to celebrate. It doesn't matter if we're associated with it or not. What do we got? We got Cinco de Mayo, and we got everything over here that, you know what? Cinco de Mayo, boom, we're Mexican for the day. St. Patrick's Day, boom, we're Irish for the day. So in America, you can be what you want to be. Anyway, here we go. Let's get this gatherer thing built. How much? We only got 2 logs. So once again, we're going to go out and we're going to collect some more logs. And you're going to realize that this is going to be a really chill build. You know what? I should probably put a second stockpile right there. So let me go over a little bit and just see if we can get one in there. What's my log count? Oh, that's going to be enough because by the time they come back, they'll have it. We're going to build it. So let's put this right up here and watch them put that together. And while they're putting that together, I'm going to see if I can drop another stockpile like right here. I think this is my road right here. And we're going to go 7 across. 7 right there. Boom. Does that look? I think that actually looks about right. So let's fly with that. Now they have a second stockpile. We unpaused this, so we are golden. Okay. We covered St. Patrick's Day. We covered my spelling error in Easter. And now let's concentrate on getting this stuff built. So there's our first house. And yeah, you know what? They are going to have to commute a little bit over here. But that's all right. I'm not upset about that. And look at this. Boom, it's in. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going back to my old play style. First thing I'm going to do is put somebody in there, just like this. And now we got food coming in, but I don't want that person running down here the whole time. Okay. Now that we got our gatherer in, notice I did not change that yet. I could. I think food is the only resource that I'm not afraid to have too much of. Close it. And now the next focus is going to be on the hunter so that we can actually get some protein as well. Now, if you notice here, these are two different build sizes. Let me go ahead and see if I can do this. And the build sizes for these two looks like this. Oh my God, I guess it is kind of centered in there. So eventually, we may go ahead and drop in 2 houses into that area. We might do that. We might drop 2 houses into that area for them. And what I would like to do is maybe get one of those storage barns that you can walk through and put that like on the main road. I think that might be kind of cool. Since neither of these are collecting logs, I don't need a stockpile, but I do need a storage barn. So we got that going on. All right, let's go ahead and do I have resources? Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and open up that hunter. Where is he? He is right here. I'm going to park you over here so we can watch your progress. And now the person who's doing the hunter gathering, that person is going to be bouncing. Actually, I can tell you who it is. It is Ranko. So he is our hunter gatherer, and he will bounce back and forth. And Earl, that just doesn't sound feminine. You know what? Who am I to judge? You go, Earl. You be you. Doggone it. There we go. That's all I got to say. Now, I'm probably going to want to start getting some roads in so they travel a little bit quicker. And it's also experimental to see if those roads actually speed things up a little. So, and you know what? Maybe we want to get their Easter celebration going too. I don't know what it does for them. It looks like there's a ring of happiness. And if that's the case, then cool. We'll fly with that. It doesn't take anything to build. So you know what? By golly, let's do it. Boom. Because like I said, it's not going to hurt anything. Oh my gosh, I think I lost Marlene and Saskia today because of my late start. I think they wrote me off. They said Grumpy's getting his grump on somewhere else and he's not with us. And whoa, that does not line up. Look at this gap here and look at that little gap there. And that is the reason we might have to put a road in right now. So I'm going to go back to that settlers menu and we're going to pull that cool path. This one here, the little grass stony one. And I'm going to go from their house. Let's go to the center. No, we wanted. Whoa, something weird is going on here. Can't figure it out. But anyway, let's go to the center point. I think that's about center. Boom. And then there's our center going up. And I'm going to take it right to here. I think that's where it was, right here. Cha-ching. You know what? No, it's not. 2, 3. Let's go 4. Because we're going to be dropping some house. You know what? We don't have to drop those houses in right now. We can go right to there. Oh, and you know what? There are inserts in these buildings here. That just dawned on me. So there's that. There's an insert. And is that an insert? No, it's not. That's going around the building. But there's an insert. So we'll put that one in. And then I'm going to come over to my hunter, which is right there. Is that my insert? Yes, it is. Boom. Make it happen, Jackson. Okay. And let's go ahead and let them build that out. Close that so we can see a little bit more. He's going to build that. And then I need to manually watch this so I can change them. Okay, I see that the roads are getting built. And this is going to be real experimental to see if the speed of their travel changes at all. That is also weird that, I don't know, something's off here, but I'm not going to sweat it. Those stockpiles are probably not going to remain, because once I get everything laid out, since these two are going to be, oh, you know what, foresters, I should probably open them up now. Okay, let's go ahead and, where's Nut Grove number 1? Oh, the hunter's not built yet. Let's let him build the hunter. And then we will go ahead and build a forester and a logger. They've already got their first child, which is awesome. I'm really hoping that we can get a child every 4 years would be nice. Sometimes it goes 10, 11 years between the kids, and that just really throws off the generations. But if we can get a child every 4 or 5 years, then we're going to have a really nice population growth. I'm almost thinking maybe do a whole row of housing here. You know, keep them inside the of the radius for the Easter celebration, and then put all of the manufacturing and farming on the outside, because nobody wants to farm inside in the village where they live, unless we made each house a homestead. And you know, that might be another episode or another series. We can do a homestead series where we actually give each house a plot of land, and say 5 acres, 10 acres of land, and just kind of estimate what that would be in a square, and then let each house farm that land as they wish. And that might be a fun episode. Now, I strategically placed these because they have an insert right in the center, which means that this road here is going to walk right up into it. So it's actually going to be a really cool little layout here. Okay, hunter is done. Let's go ahead and open this nut grove. Boom. I can close you. I can bring you over to here. So right now, everything is happening right here. Once again, I know that they're running a long distance here, but I'm not worried about it right now. Just going to keep everybody together. And then we're going to expand out from this point. We got the mines over here. Eventually, once we get into our 2nd or 3rd generation, we'll open the mines. As a matter of fact, we may want to do that sooner than later so we don't run out of tools. I'm just going to take a wild shot out there and throw this out there. If for some reason, Marlene or Saskia, you are online, I don't see you in the chat window. And I don't know if that's working properly or not. So if you are there, please drop me a note. If not, I'm going to assume it's working, and we'll play it from there. So here we go. Let's get them running. I think it is. And once again, I'm going to have to go back to I probably really screwed things up by starting late. And that's on me. That's my bad. But we're still going to get through the day. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, by the way, the hostel here and the watermill and the pancake house and breakfast nook and rise and shine, those are all out of the bed and breakfast menus, which are right over here. You got the hostel, here's breakfast nook, pancake house, pork butcher. Haven't put him in yet, but we will. Rise and shine. So this entire menu here is actually going to go in on the other side of the bridge. And I've got them kind of pre-slated over here. So this is going to be another little area with a different menu. And then we were going to use one more menu here, which is the pie menu. And this one is very, I want to say generic, because there's really nothing special in this one. Maybe the farm plots. That would be the specialty item here. But just like the other ones, we have a bakery. This is an herb garden, which we can get from an herbalist. Nursery, we got sunflowers. We don't need sunflowers unless we're making oil. And quite frankly, I don't think we're really going to use oil. Pumpkins. Pumpkins are not in season right now, so go figure. Oil press makes vegetable oil. Once again, I don't see us needing oil for anything at this moment. We've got a mill, which is right here. There's our water mill out of the bed and breakfast menu. And then here we've got storage. Well, storage is pretty generic. And then we get into the farm plots. So the pie menu is going to be, it might just be a backup or something we use on the outskirts of our land. Let's go back to the main village. Well, the main house. I guess for now it's just their homestead. Okay, he's building it. Building. And he's not going to build any more roads because the late autumn. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch over. Right now we got 568 food from hunting and gathering. So now let's go ahead and pull you out of here. And I'm going to stick you into here. Like that. And see if we can get some protein coming in. All right, log limit. I don't think I want a log limit, but I do want a firewood limit. So let's close this one down. This one over here, you know what? Now that you saw this, we can get rid of it. Boom, 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 boom. Bring the professions over here, right to there, and bring the newspaper over here to there. And there we go. Okay, and then this nut grove here, I'm not concerned with it right now, so I'm going to get rid of it. And there we go. That is our setup. Now, it does look like we need some more stone to complete our roads. Logs, we only have 9. Yeah. I want a mine because we need to start getting into some iron tools. And I don't want to cheat and use the carts and things like that because that's just cheesy. And we also need a blacksmith. And I don't know if there's a little 2-squared blacksmith that we can throw in down here. And we need a little wood chopper. So let's go to the blacksmiths first, because I know they got the single pixel one. And oh my God, were we really surprised with the single pixel blacksmith, because that guy made all kinds of tools. But let's see if we can find something a little more foresty here. Okay, blacksmith, just by the ingredients, that's way too much. I wonder if I can get these guys running, and can we walk and chew gum at the same time? I don't know. Let's go ahead and collect some more loggage. Let's start at the house and just work this way, and maybe just clear out this whole area right here. Boom, just like that. Yeah, maybe that's too much. There we go. We'll start with that. Poof. And then let's get some stonage going. And once again, we'll maybe start over here and just kind of work our way across to right there. That's a good place to go right there. We'll grab those stones and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And we might want to consider a mine sooner than later. And I'll put you right there. No, I'll put you up here so we can see more window. Okay. And maybe we're going to put a storage for the hunter-gatherer. I don't know how we're going to do this, if we're going to put a house in there as well. How many people can work here? 2 people. So that if there's 2 people there, there's probably going to be 2 people in here. No, 3. Ooh, that changes things a little bit. So technically speaking, 5. I'm probably not going to put more than 2 in here. And that is because I want to keep an even number. That would be 2 houses need to go into this area. So let's go ahead and get our 2 houses. I'm going to put 1 house in for now. No, I'm not. I'm going to wait for Kings to become an adult. And then we'll give him a house over here. Let's get some resources. We need a blacksmith. Oh, I was going to slow it down too. Let's come down to 5, I guess. And let's start looking for a blacksmith that we can throw in to our area here. And I'll zoom in a little bit because sometimes it looks kind of cool to have a close-up. All right, here we go. Let's blacksmiths. Boom. And we need a woodcutter. Maybe we'll do woodcutter first. And we could go with the biddies. Ooh, what is... Oh, that's a forester. No, I thought that was a... Maybe not. Maybe go back here. There we go, woodcutters. I don't want to go with all the single. And you know what? One of these, or actually maybe even 2 of them, make both lumber and firewood. And that might be the way we want to go. The woodcutter is used to chop logs into firewood. Okay. This one, oh, wait. Used to chop logs into firewood or lumber. Okay, so there's our first one. Coke, charcoal, firewood chopper. Nope. Nope. Firewood from the Port Royal, char burner, tiny chopper. Tiny chopper. No, we're not going to go there. Used to chop logs into firewood. Nope. Firewood. Nope. Nope. Chop logs into firewood. Nope. Smaller area. Nope. Oh, chop makes both firewood and lumber. And you know the thing about the chop? I think this one... actually comes out of the forest set. Now we got 2 different facades that we can choose from, so let's flip it around and look at it. We got this one, and we got this one. This one. This one. I'm thinking this one for some reason. So I'm going to flip it, flip. And I think we're going to park you right here. And then I can put the blacksmith right next to you. I don't know how much room I actually have here. but it would be nice to get a blacksmith in right next to you. Or, you know what? Maybe we'll do industrial on this side. Because the blacksmith, you know, thinking about it, should probably go closer over there. But, and that's a big but again, I do want to keep my people close together. So for the time being, let's go right next to each other. We're building small right now, so it's not going to kill us if we have to relocate some things. So let's get that running. I guess I could open you up right now, and we'll just keep an eye on you. What else are we keeping an eye on? The mine. Okay. This only takes 6 and 12, so I'm actually going to let them build that first. Let's go ahead and grab priority, and this I'm going to do something different this time. I am only going to click it once. I am not going to be like everybody else. I am not a follower. I am a leader. Here we go. Do, 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 do. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but anyway, lumber, no. We want to go straight to firewood first. And we'll leave it at that. So that is built. Don't need it yet. Let's go ahead and get that blacksmith built, and that's going to be down here. So I'm going to take my road, and I'm going to hate myself for this, but let's go into the settler menu, grab this really cool path, continue this road all the way to the end. Uh-oh, I'm hitting some removal stuff. Are you serious? There we go. And that actually runs right between the two mines. And yes, I did do that on purpose. So here we go. Let's go here. Where's my road? There it is. 1, 2, 3 up. And then 1, 2, 3 down. And then that's my mining area. Let's find out what we're going to use for a blacksmith. And you know what? We should probably at least get in 1 or 2 more storage facilities while we're at this. Is this thing filling up? No, it's only 40%. Let's see if we've got that barn that can go right here. Nope, double. Before we put the barn in, we need to get the housing put in up here. And let's go ahead and for a second, I'm going to pause. And now let's go ahead and get that housing put in. Forest homes. Forest log home. Oh, that's too big. Yeah, that's too big. I like my 3x3s. Okay. And what color scheme were we going with? Not that one. Not that one. That one. Flip it. Flip, flip. And you can't be my square. Does it start off at the square? Flip. Oh, no, there. Ah, doggone it. Too much. Right there. Do I want the opening like that, or do I want the opening towards the center? I'm almost thinking maybe the opening towards the center would make it look a little nicer. So let's put you up here to the north, right there. And I'm actually going to pause you for the longest time. And then I'm going to grab another one of them forest homes. And actually, nope, that's not the one I want. So let's go with tick, 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 tick. That one, opening to the center. Boom, on the road. There's that. Give one space. Boom, right there. And that one is put in, and we'll wait for the next generation to man or woman this area here. We're in early spring, so as soon as we hit spring, we will run over and put the gatherer back in. Hey, it looks like we got some protein because we were at 500. Now we're at 600. Now let's get them some storage. How much room do I have? I've got 2 on each side that we can put in. So is there, if I go with like a 3x2 storage, we can do that. Then I can go on each side of the gatherer's hut. So let's look at some small storages to see what we can throw in over here. You know what? We might just go with the barn. I think I'm going to do that. I might just go with the standard forest barn. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put 2 barns in over here. I'm going to put 1 barn to the north of the gatherer's hut and 1 barn to the south, because our walnut people are going to need a place to put their walnuts too. And then that's going to be like one huge, this whole area here is going to be nothing but hunter, gatherer, and logs. So let me go ahead and grab the forest barn. Make sure we get the right color pattern in on this one. That's not it. Actually, we'll look at the front. So let's go skip. That's it. That's not it. That's it. Okay, flip. And you can see that the bright brown wood is kind of like the same bright brown wood that we're going to use on our bridges. So here we go. Flip. And let's go ahead and put you in right here. Boom. Make it happen, Jackson. And I'm actually going to let them build that right now too, because we want that built ASAP. Anyways, let me give a shout out to Marlene and Saskia, even though I don't see them in the chat window. They are my number one, and I'm not even going to pick favorites here because they are both equally number one fans, and I appreciate them. Last time I checked, I am 5 subscribers shy of 500. I even tried to get my family to make YouTube channels for our cats and birds. They won't do it. So anyway, let's get going. Old mine, do we want to get into that? Yes, we have the resources for that. Let's open it. Okay, boom. So now our builder has more things to do than he can shake a stick at. The nice thing about, oh wait, late spring, flip. No more hunting, more gathering. The nice thing about everything being made out of wood is that once we run out of stone for the road, they're not going to build the roads anymore. So it's not a bad thing to have the roads put in. I think over here, I might put in a couple 3x3 stockpiles. And I think that stuff is minerals. Stone. Oh my God, maybe I do need a stone one too, don't I? Used to store stone. I don't think I'm going to use my mines for stone. If I need stone, I'll put a quarry in. I don't know. Let's ores. Yeah, I'm going to go with this because I don't want them to fill up the 1, 2, 3, boom, and then come down here, 2, 3, 3, boom. I don't want them to fill up our stockpiles with logs and stuff. I really want these to be strictly the minerals that they're pulling out of the mines. Do 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 do. Okay, and now we need to entertain putting in a blacksmith over here. So let's grab a little bit more pathing, just so we can kind of draw borders. Settlers, going to come up to the path. Going to go into this one here, stone with grass, and I'm going to come right here, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, right there, boom. And then over here, maybe park a blacksmith and another type of storage facility. And you know, just to make it look nice, I'm not opposed to going for another cart. We might want to give them, I'm going to try to mirror this over here. Maybe do, no, we need to get a blacksmith in. A house. 2 houses. I can't build on that side because I'm into my node. Maybe we'll go blacksmith. No. I'm going to mirror this. Housing, storage, blacksmith. So let's get 1 house in there for now. Oops, wrong house. We're going to go to the forest housing. Going to go here. And I'm going to pick my... Dude, that's not it. And let's do this. Nope. Maybe. Is that the one I want? You're the one that I want? Ooh, no, I don't think you are. Flip. No, I think I want the opening to the mine area. So let's do it one more. Boom. They're opening to the mine. We'll do that. Come on up here to the road. Right there. Boom. And now next to them, we're going to go ahead and put in the blacksmith. So let's see if we can find a blacksmith. That's going to, oops, that's going to fit nicely in there. I don't want to go with a bitty, but you know what? The bitty might be the way to go. You're too big. You are, ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you're a little deeper than I wanted to go. I wanted to keep it. No, you are 3 deep. There's a possibility. Or we can go with a stone. Oh, that's basic tools. We don't want basic tools. Humble. A small humble produces vanilla tools. No, we don't want that. I want someone who's going to give us a variety. City has way too many resources. We don't need smelters yet. Tailor is used to create tools. Where the heck did I get that from? The village tailor? How does a tailor makes tools? Toolsmith makes tools from iron, wood, and coal. Oh, that's the small dinky one. Whatever that is. If you can't pronounce it, don't use it. A small workshop that produces iron tools, wagon parts. No, we don't need that. We're not going anywhere. We're staying right here. Sherbrooke. Sounds like something English. Yeah. If it would have been like O'Malley's or Hennessy's, we could have used it for the Irish theme. Village blacksmith. No, tiny smith for better tools. I don't think we want to go tiny. Oh, wait a second. That almost matches. Oh, actually, it's really tiny, isn't it? It's tiny, and you're a little bit... I don't know. You might have potential. Should we find out what this thing builds? A tiny smith. I'm thinking that might be our winner. I want to stay out of biddy if I can, because I did the whole biddy thing before, and I want to keep this a little bit more festively themed towards Easter. And for some reason, biddy just doesn't sound Easter. So I'm going to flip this around, and because I'm going to line it up with my house like this, there's that. Give one for a road. Boom. And then that's going to give him a little bit more sidewalk to work with also, which is going to be kind of cool. And I'm going to go ahead and put his inserts in right away so we don't forget that. So path, let's come up here. Let's find him. He is right there. So first thing, 1, 2, 3, there's his frontage, and there's the entrance to his place. Awesome. And I'm going to let them build that right now also. Do you need anything other than... I don't even see where it is. Hello? There it is. No, you're straight. Your logs also. Perfect. Awesome. We should have kept that window open. There you are. We'll put you right here. So what are we building? We got the mine done, which is cool. You know, I'm probably going to put 2 people in each mine, so let's just kick that up to 2. Close that window for now. The smithy, we'll let them build that. Kings is still a child. It would really be super, 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 super great if we can get another child born. Let's come across. Okay, we're in early autumn. Wow, we doubled our food. Awesome. So we are going to make it through the winter. Are you wood only? Oh my God, you are wood only. I don't need the bridge yet. And you know, down here, we've got a fisherman also. And that fisherman came out of the settlers menu. That was resources. That was this one right here. Awesome. Okay. I probably should not have done that because now that I see it, I got house, storage, work center, house, work center, storage. Oh, man. But you know what? No harm, no foul if we want to change it. This is, what's this thing called? That is a storage cart. I would love to get another storage cart right over here. Just for storage. I guess that makes sense. You know what? I'm going to take out that blacksmith. We're going to move the blacksmith over there. And I'm going to put storage right here in the middle. Because we're going to mirror this. I'm all about smoke and mirrors. So here we go. Take that thing out. Boom. I'm going to remove the roads that we stuck in there for them and the inserts. So that would be that. Now let's find a store. I'm going to let them run. And we are gathering, so that's good. If anything, build this barn right here, dude. Yeah, build that, man. That would help the gatherer save a lot of footsteps. So here we go. Build this. And that's all I'm clicking. I'm not going to go nuts again. Where are we? What are we doing? I have no idea. Let's go ahead and put that storage facility in over there. So here's storage. Are these carts? Carts. If I can find this cart, I will gladly put that in right there just to make it look aesthetically pleasing. A general wagon, fire vendor, no. So none of those are probably what I want. A market, not going to deal with markets yet. I don't even know if I'm going to put markets in. A market that specializes in raw materials? No. Is there like a general one? No, no, no. Edible, fuel. Come on, people. Isn't there a... I think I am the only Banished player that actually likes these carts. And you're not giving me one. Everybody else, they want to get rid of that cart as soon as possible. I like to incorporate it into my map. A wagon vendor, 2,000 cap. And I don't see food in you. Materials, fuel. A general vendor. Well, doggone it, you are not. For one thing, you're only 3,000. But you do hold everything. Oh my gosh, but I have... Oh, my, are you a market? That ain't going to work. Okay, that was not a fun menu to work with. Let's go to storage. Go here first. Anything look like a cart? No. And if we have to, we can always just put in something small right there for storage. As a matter of fact, it's not going to break my heart if we put in a foresty barn right there. But I would really love to get a... those are barges. Oh, that's another thing about this challenge. Restrictions. We're not using traders. We are not using traders in this build. So, let's get them running. A restored barn. No, how about small stuff? Does anything look like a cart here? No, it doesn't. And I got a feeling as soon as I end my episode, Marlene or Saskia are going to step in and tell me exactly where I can find a cart. Once again, I don't want to take too much time looking for this. If I have to, I will just... Whoa, hold on. Only an 800 capacity? Are you serious? No, 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 no. We need something bigger than that. 2,000 capacity. Whoa, what are you? 800. Open carts. 1,500. 2,000. 6,000. General. Same as a barn. Oh my gosh, I think we found it. It's not a cart. 1, 2, 3. But you know what? A general large cart. Really, it doesn't look like one. Now it does. Now it doesn't. Now it does. And you know what? I think I like the open look. Since our weather is perfect, we can use the open look. We're going to go right here. Road. Boom. Put that in right there. And then let's go ahead and drop in a blacksmith. And let's see if we can find that same blacksmith that we saw before. Oh, we're making progress. This is good because sometimes my builds are slow. I think that it was further this way. Was it the tiny one? Yes, it was. And we're going to go with the rustic wooden looking one, which is that one. And we're going to flip it, flip, flip. And we're going to come over here and we're going to find our cart, which is right there. And we're going to come 1 and leave a space. 2. No, we're not. What am I missing? I don't know if I'm missing anything here. And maybe put another house over here next to that. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's put another house in, but we're not going to build the house. And then that's going to give us our blacksmith, our miners right here in this area. So that's going to be self-contained. Let's go up here. Let's go up to forest. Let's go to the housing. Let's zoom in so we can see what we're building. And we'll do the flippy thing, flip, flip. And we're going to go with, that's the right color pattern. Boom. And I think that's what I want right there. So I hope. I think I built that so it's looking out into there. So I'm going to flip, flip. And we're going to come here. Where's the blacksmith? Boom, there it is. Leave a space. Put in another house. Boom, right there. And we're not going to build that one yet. There we go. Awesome. Where are we? We're in early spring. So we have gathered through winter. That is why I don't like this lack of color change. We still don't have another child. Oh, we're only in our 3rd year, though. So that's cool. We're still doing good. You know what? Because we're only in our 3rd year, let's speed this up a little. Boom. They're building the blacksmith. Oh, no, they're building the cart. What are you? You're a forest house. You're the smith. Smith, let's go ahead and give you the... I'm going to build up your walkway a little bit. So here, go to path. Let's go to this one. And we're going to come over here. There's that. 1, 2, 3, boom. And then right there, boom. There we go. And now comes the point where we're going to look for some... I don't want to close that. Doggone it. I'm probably going to want to leave that one open too. Okay, small barn is built. We can close that. Smitty, we're going to keep an eye on him. And you know what? We may want to start getting some... I don't know if we're going to do rough tools or not. Maybe we should. Let's gather up some of the ore, the iron ore that's here, so we can start, because it's going to be quicker to pick it up than it is to mine it. So let's go into remove almost all stone and ore. Sure, why not? What's my stone? Okay, that's going to be good. So we'll just do a little sweep of this area here. And I'm actually going to stay above the road. Boom. Collect those. And then what we'll do is when they get the smitty built, we'll go ahead and we'll knock out some rough tools. And then we'll see how things go. Dude, I'm going to check something real fast, so don't go anywhere. And I'll be with you in a minute. Awesome. Okay. That's all I wanted to see. And resume. No. Oh my gosh. Don't panic. Don't panic. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I did it. So let's see if we can resolve this real quick. Okay. Steam elements, you're going to get closed. I was able to recover from this before. So let's see if I can walk you guys through this. We're going to reopen Banished. And unfortunately, this is going to take a couple hours. But just hang in there. This is that 2-hour Banished loading menu. Well, so let's have a little talk. Let's go ahead and get into some Irish things. Green. Ow. You know, another thing that we could probably throw down also is a duck blind. We can throw a duck blind in for Doug and see how that works. I'm not going to get into my donut yet because that's going to leave my whole face green and that's not going to be pleasant. But, wow, it might almost be worth it just to start this episode over again. and it doesn't look like I'm really missing anything. I can just stop it on Twitch and then start re-recording. And the only thing that I really missed was, what is it, 10:16? I lost an hour and 15 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see where my auto save put me. And if the auto save put us too far back, maybe I'll just stop it and then re-record it. So this entire day is going to be dedicated to what am I trying to say? Recording. But the cool thing is, now that we know where we want to put some more things, we can actually build a little bit quicker. I tried to get a little bit of pre-planning done. I didn't get as much as I wanted to, because in my episodes, I like to get right into the build and the expansion. Here we go. See, if I was one of those really, experienced YouTubers, I can put in that little cartoon image 3 hours later. But here we go. We're loading once again. All I'm going to do is look for the autosave to see where it put me. And let's go ahead and load that window. And in a perfect world, it would autosave before the crash. But nobody ever said that we're in a perfect world here. Come on, baby. Well, that might be what our town looks like after the crash. Okay, stop. What do we got done? We got the small barn done, and if that's the last thing that they did, we are not far behind. So I'm just going to take it from here. I'm hoping I don't see my chat window over there. Doggone it. Let me see if I can get into OBS and just open up a chat window real fast. Boom. Let's come over here to docs. Chat window says it's open. Oh, there it is, Saskia. Hey. I hope you're okay. Happy St. Patty's Day. Hey, man, you made a rhyme. Hi, Saskia. How you doing? Welcome. We just survived a crash. So let's get out of this window. So I'm just going to minimize. No, go away. There we go. And resume. So, oh my God, my chat window went away. Doggone it. I can't see chat. So I'm going to try to save it again. Maybe I need to move it over. Boom. Where is chat? Close it. And now open it again. There it is. Please don't go away. I'll actually put that in here. Please don't leave me. And enter. Boom. Let's see. I need to get into my game. Awesome. Chat window is there. Here we go. Resume. Small barn built. Okay, Saskia, you might have noticed that this map is looking a little bit different. I don't know when you joined us, but I am one of those teachers that doesn't know how to spell. And as it turned out in our map seed, over here, the S is actually the 19th letter of the alphabet. The T is actually the 20th, and the R is actually the 18th. Something made me go back and recheck that. So I actually did that and came up with, I don't know. I did that, and so I went ahead and I changed the map seed, and that threw the whole map off. So what I did was I started from scratch again. So to look at our map, this is what we're dealing with now. Boom. And same rules apply. We're using the pie and bakery. Oh, then I will restart again. Yeah, I'm sorry. Once again, I'm one of those teachers who can't spell. So here we go. Let's this was the start right here. And there's our little cart where we started from. Once again, no traders. So the river is going to be used for nothing but farming and fishing. This area here is all coming out of the settlers map for the most part. Then when you go across the river, I've got this area kind of pre-built with the bed and breakfast build. So this is going to be our pancake house and our hostel over there. I still have the, I think there was one more build that we were going with. Settlers, pie, and bed and breakfast. The pie menu doesn't give us a lot. So I'm basically looking these. I found this mountain here for mining. I got 2 mines plugged in here. This up here, this screams for some kind of a node. This is kind of squared off. I don't know what I'm going to do there. This is rounded here. Anywhere where you see a crescent like this, that's probably screaming node. Right over here, that might be a node. This area right here. And I'm going to go for a little bit faster build this time because I was really unhappy with episodes 1 and 2. So let's get them running. Boom. And what we've got done so far, since we're only in the 3rd year, so you didn't miss much. I got a single house put in. Are they running? Boom. I got a single house put in for our our founders, which are Ranko and Earl. They had a son. There's our 2nd child. And right there, I said 4. They gave us 1 and 3. Awesome. Oh, no, they didn't. He's 9. Doggone it. This is that big gap that I didn't want. But he is going to become a laborer in 1 year. Aurelise. I guess we'll call her Aurelise. She is going to be the next child growing up. And then I'm not going to go into what's going to happen when she becomes an adult. But let's just say Kings is going to become happy. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up my 2nd house in our node up here. Now, you're going to see something real interesting with this node. Over here, I've got, and I'm going to pin these up here so you can see the blue. There's a nut grove right here. And there's a nut grove right here. And that basically covers that entire bottom area as our forester and our walnuts. These are going to produce walnuts for us. So the blue that you see there is forester and walnuts. Now in the center of that, I went ahead and I put in a gatherer and I put in a hunter. So now you can see that their ring is kind of impeding on both of the forest nodes. And that makes a really cool little design here. So this entire area here is dedicated to forestry, hunting, and gathering. And that's the way I'm going to leave it. I'm probably going to draw a couple roads up on top of here to mark them off. But that's going to be that. And then I'm going to go south for our manufacturing, our farming, and more housing. So that is the plan here. Let me close these out so we can get them running. How are we doing there? Okay. So once this house gets built, I'm assuming that person is going to become our hunter-gatherer. Do, 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 do. Oh, and in here you can kind of see the close-up. So this is our gatherer right here. This is our hunter across the street. This is a storage barn. And then, of course, the first house is going in right there. And you know what? We're going to leave that window open so we can see the progress on the house. We almost have the logs for it. And now Kings became the adult. Our tools are low. Are you... You're the cart. You're the house. No, we need the... oh my God, did we not put one in? There it is. We need the smith. So the smith is priority number 2. As a matter of fact, the smith is a higher priority than that house. And 4, are they building 2 things or 1? They should only be building that smithy. So let's go ahead and get them running. I'm actually going to prioritize the smith because I really want them to get that thing done. And I want it done so badly that we're putting both of them into builder mode. In a perfect world, we might have some tools before they stop. Iron tools? No, we want rough tools for now. Boom. And I'm going to throw somebody into there. So pull 1 builder out, put 1 person in, and let's get some tools going. The builder now can focus on the second house, which is going to be up here. And for some reason you don't have materials, and it looks like the materials you don't have are logs. So let's go ahead and strip some more logs. I think we're gonna come over here and we'll just kind of clear cut this whole area again. Yeah, right there, that should do it. Boom. Notice I'm only clearing everything south of the road because anything north of the road is going to get into our nodes. Now, it's getting wintertime again. As soon as we go late autumn, I'm going to try to put the hunter back in again. Hearts are good. That means we've got a good combination of protein and fruits, vegetables, and grains. Our health is really doing good. There's our first tool crisis. So we didn't avoid it altogether. But we're going to get tools here shortly. So even with this low of a population, I'm not sweating it. It's always a challenge to see if you can go without them hitting that tool crisis, but no. Well, Kings is a builder. In a perfect world, he's going to become the hunter or the gatherer. So let's do this. Let's put everybody into laborer mode. Now he's a blacksmith, which is really, 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 really stupid. Because you need to be hunting and gathering. Not going to worry about it now. Sometimes the game self-corrects itself. This forest house, we're not going to worry about it for a while. That's the one I put right down here. Firewood, we're still doing good with. I don't even know if firewood is going to be an issue on this map. They're not building anything. So I'm going to just go ahead and put them back into default builder mode. You have stone roads? No. We're using a different road altogether. And I actually found it in the settlers menu. So here we go. There, go to settlers, and you'll see this thing that says path, build a garden path. Boom. So these two options are for wood, and this one here is for stone on grass. And I thought, you know what? That sounds very Eastery. So I decided to go with the stone on grass as their road, and I could see already that does make them go faster. So doggone it, I found me a pretty road. So we're going to run with that road. Now, what can we do? Blacksmith, you need to make me some tools. What's in this cart? Nothing. What's in this cart? You're not running my tools over here, are you? We don't have tools yet. Okay. Why don't we have tools yet? Because you're collecting rose hips. Oh my gosh. Come on, buddy. Give me some tools. Wait a second. I've got 118 logs. Do I not have iron ore? We set out a... Oh, I'll bet you that was before the crash. Oh my gosh, we screwed ourselves on that one. I'll bet that was before our crash. There it is. Doggone it. That's why we're not getting tools. So actually, I am going to forgive myself. Oh, come on. No. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Good. Because I was thinking, oh wait, does this thing have a front and a back? No, because I built you on the road. Yeah, I built you on the road. Okay, we're good. We're happy. And then we were going to put another house in over here on this side, which we're not going to build anytime soon, but I would like it to at least get prepared to go in. So we're going to do flip that one. That's it. Flip it. Boom, boom. Just like that. Right there, right there, right there, and boom. I think that's it. And put a pause on you. Okay. So now they're doing that. I'm going to go ahead and build out the other things I have here. Is it time to change? Oh my gosh, we gathered through winter again. So let's pull the gatherer, put in a hunter. And it looks like we're going to hunt through the summer, which is not a bad thing. Tailor, how are we doing for clothing? Yeah, we got 2. Now we got 2 people that are toolless. But now that we're getting the iron ore, we're going to get our tools. Look at that. We got 4. Tool crisis has been averted. And we're good. We are golden. We may as well go ahead and build out this nut grove here. So I'm going to let them build that. And then I'm going to start looking to see where we can put a tailor in. I'm going to go ahead and already, okay, the Easter celebration is put in down here. I need to know where my roading is here. So let's come across right to there. Come on down to there. Come across to there. Come up to there. And then the rest of this is just basically filling it in. There's that. There's that. Is there anything else? Yeah, that little corner right there. That corner right there. And nothing there. That corner there. Boom. Okay. And there's our Easter celebration in the park, which is technically that is the only mandatory build on this challenge. I would say secondary mandatory would be the themes that we're playing with. So that is done. Now that's what that road there is going to tell me is how much room I have to build out onto my sides here. And I can see I've got a little bit of room here. I might do a house on each side here. But another thing I'm going to need are tailors. So that's going to be the next thing I'm going to want to address. And oh my gosh, we hit our tool limit, which is cool because once you hit the tool limit, then the blacksmith becomes a laborer. Let me go ahead and grab that path over here because we did have some inserts to put in here. 1, 2, 3, and right there. Are they starting to fill this up? Yes, they are. Awesome. Okay. Let's come across. Oh my God, and they got the second one built over here. So now to make it aesthetically pleasing, this is totally unnecessary. But if you go up into here, there's one little insert right there. And that's going to start the path down to here. So poof, we got a path. I'm going to come over here. And you can see that that's an insert. So start there, come on down. And poof, we got a path. And now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm probably going to stockpile the road down. And then that's going to allow me to get rid of these two little ones down here. Because I don't know how these produce, or how much they produce, I should say. So I'm going to come on this side over here, skip one, come on down to there. What do we got? 16? Should we start with 1? Let's start with 1, and I think I'm going to start on this side. Skip, stockpile coming down, right to there. There's 16. If that stockpile gets full, then we'll entertain a second one on the other side of the road. There's that. Skip 1, come on down. 16. Perfect. And they're already putting stuff in it. Now, how are we doing for resources? We need stone. Marlene! Happy St. Patty's Day, Marlene. I am all green today. I am green shirt. I am green drink. Once again, Pellegrino, give me a call. Sponsor. And I have green donut. So, we're styling. Let's see what's going on. Marlene, do I need to rehash everything what's going on? Because the first thing you're going to say is, hey, man, that doesn't look like the map we've been using. And you would be correct. Because I am a teacher that cannot spell. Let's go back to map seed and we'll rehash this one more time. Boom, boom, boom. I misspelled Easter. So the S in Easter is actually the 19th letter. The T is actually the 20th letter. And the R is actually the 18th letter. So that threw everything into chaos. Our nice Easter bunny turned into a Vorpal bunny and just destroyed our whole town. Everything else is the same except the map seed. So the new map looks like this. And I'm still sticking with this. Whoop, there's our hour and a half. But you know what? I'm going to keep going because we crashed. What I did here was this area right here is dedicated to the settlers map. Almost everything in this area is settlers. This area over here is already pre-planned, and this is going to be our bed and breakfast over here. And then we've got the pie menu to deal with, but the pie is very generic, and it's just a lot of food producing plots. There's really not much else to it. I'm stealing my housing and my barns from the forest outpost because I love those. And for the mines over here, I got 2 mines. I went with the old ones for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, there's no ring of ugliness. And number 2, these do not expire. So they're always going to be producing stuff. The map so far, I'm kind of going smoke and mirrors on the bottom, and I'm going to try to make it make sense. This was the very first house I laid down right next to the cart, because that would make sense. And then the first thing I put down here was a chop, which makes both firewood and lumber. So we got those covered. Over here is our mining district. So we got the mines. These are mineral stockpiles. Over here, there's a house for the miners. I gave them a storage cart, just like over here. And I put our smithy over here. House here, house here. These guys are going to work the smithy. These guys are going to work the mines. Up here, God, I love my smoke and mirrors. Nut Grove. These both came out of the settler menu right here. Nut Groves gives us logs, so those are our foresters, and they're going to give us walnuts. So if Derpy Moose ever, is it Derpy Moose? 99. I think it was Derpy Moose 99. Yeah, so if he ever comes back to join us again, he'll see that I'm still taking care of him with his nut bread. So, and then we go up here. This is our gatherer. This is our hunter. And I'll go ahead and lay all these blue circles out for you so you can see how these produce. Boom. So this is our ring of production. This whole area here is dedicated to hunter, gatherer, and forestry. That's kind of a neat ring pattern. Almost looks kind of Celtic. Or Celtic, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And I finally dropped in another house here. And I don't know why he's a blacksmith when he could be working right here. I should probably kick everybody out of their house and then have them relocate. And then over here, I put in a small barn. Wonder if I should have gone cart. It's done. Man, I love those roads. I'm glad you mentioned roads, because the roads are actually out of the settler menu. If you come over here to build a garden path, I found this is wood, but these are stone and grass. And that is actually the road, boom, that we're using. And I tested it out, and it does speed up our bannies. So it does work. And I can proudly say that we're sticking to the menus that we said we would use. So over here across the river, oh, even this over here is a different theme. You go to the bridges, you go to the wooden bridges, I think. Boom, yeah. And I'm actually going with this color wood for my wooden bridges. So this bridge here and this bridge here are both used with this one. And finally, on the other side of the menu, we've got, this is the big building, the hostel. Next to the hostel, we've got a breakfast nook. Next to that, we've got the pancake house. And in the back row are going to be the production buildings, the Rise and Shine, what does that do again? I think one of these is like a mill, and this might be it. Bed and breakfast, boom. Rise and shine is the bakery. So the bakery is going behind the buildings, and anything else. This thing has a huge plaza. This thing here. And I don't know where I want to put it. Something is telling me to drop it here on this side of the road. And you can see it has a ring of influence. And like over here, when I was going to use all of this for my housing, I might do that over here and just build all the housing within the ring of influence of the plaza. And then we need to drop in the coffee greenhouse, which is going to get us the beans for the coffee. So anyway, that is how this map is coming along so far. Also out of the settler menu, I've got a fisherman going in down here. So right now, everything here is settler menu and forest outpost for housing and for my barns. That seems like a small ring of influence for such a large plaza. You are correct. It is. But you know what? I don't think I'm going to get a large population. I'm going to spread it. Right now, happiness is more important than population. And if I just put everybody together inside the little ring right there, and if they're happy, they're good. They're good. I'm going to take care of my bannies this time. I'm not going to get all grumpy and yell at them like I normally do. Anyway, get them running. I think we're about ready to end this first episode here. Unfortunately, we did have that crash, and that really threw a wrench into our machine. We are out of clothing, so I think the last thing that we're going to do is plan for a tailor. And I opened you up outside. Maybe put another house in here. I was going to put houses in here. How much room is that going to leave me? 1, 2, 3, road. No, not even a road. Ouch. 1, 2. 1 road. Okay, so I'm not going to get a house in here unless I put something really small in. How much space do I have? Road. 1, 2. Oh man, that's only a single. Yeah, I'm not going to get a house in, and I'll probably go with some type of a different building right there. Well, that sucks because I was really, 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 really hoping to get that in. Hey, you're back. Right on. Welcome back. Okay, so I still think a tailor might be better over here than over here, but this is giving us room to put a couple different types of tailors in. Let me go ahead and just see what we got in the tailor menu, and then we'll probably go ahead and end this episode. What are you? Your workshops. No, we want tailors. We want clothing makers, leather tanning, weaving. Weaving is a little bit big for what I wanted right now. A weaving guild, flag maker, whatever that is. If you can't pronounce it, don't put it in. And a shoemaker. I don't know, man. I think my bannies are hippies and they like to run around barefoot. So here we go. We got a regular tailor. That's a lot of resources. So something tells me you're big. You are big. What are you? Old tailor for basics. An old tailor for basics. I would like to get something a little better than just basics, but oh my God, you match. Look at that. So if I put, okay, that's hitting the building. There's a road there. Oh my God. Nah. Well, we could make that happen if we wanted to. Ideally, I would want a 3 wide, and maybe we could put like a statue or something over here. What are you? You're the humble tailor. Leather and wool coats. Oh, you do not match at all. Nope, you don't match at all. What are you? You're Port Royal. Don't want you. Pine furry. A furrier. Or you make furries. Tailor company, too many resources. Village tailor, too many resources. Too many. Not enough resources. Sherbrooke. Nope, absolutely not. Tiny tailor. Ooh, we can... Oh, you know what? This might work. There's that. This is just like our house, though. 1, 2, 3. You know what? This is the winner, because what I'm going to put in next to this one is the linen weaver. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. We're going to do it. And I'm going to go I'm going to get that rustic look, which is right there. We're going to come over here. We're going to give us one space for the road. And I'm going to put you in right there. So cha-ching, make you happen. And then I'm going to grab that one linen weaver that I absolutely love under weavers. And it is this one right here. That's going to make our linen cloth. I don't know why I'm so excited. Or maybe not. Oh, nope. Shoot. Got excited for nothing. You know what? Maybe. No, I could butt these back to back. Maybe we will butt these back to back just to get this in. God, I hate doing that. And then that's going to kind of open up to the park. There's no different facets for this one. Yeah, because there's really not much else I could put in right there. So we're going to do that. Those two are in. It is done. The settlers have a tailor, doesn't it? I don't know. Let's find out before we close this episode out. Settlers has a resources. Oh, dun 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 dun. A seamstress. Ooh, that's big. That is big. Okay, so the plus to this is it does fit in right there. The downside to this is it is a lot bigger than what we're going with for the beginning. So I think we're going to put a hold on this one until we expand a little further out. Different facets? Yes. And actually, that's probably the one I would use right there. Well, doggone it. Okay. If you back them in as is, it's one building. Oh, yeah. Those two that we did. Okay, let's take a vote. Saskia, Marlene, who votes for this big settlers one? Or do we go for the small linen weaver and tailor? And I'm just going to sit here and wait for the response. Do 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 do. I guess you can simply say large or small. Small one. Marlene, where are you going? Small weaver tailor. Da 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 da. More options. There we go. Leave it as it is. I think this is going to be our episode for now. But don't go anywhere, because in about 5 minutes, I'm going to start the second recording. We're going to run for another hour and a half, and then that one's going to get uploaded on Wednesday. And then I'm going to come back for Fallout Shelter. So let's take another look at our map, what we got here. I'm not even going to go across the river yet, because this is what we got. Awesome! You know what? I am so much happier with this build here than I am with the first one we had going. I don't know why, but this one is bringing me joy. And maybe it's St. Patrick's Day. So let's go ahead and knock out the word from our sponsor. So me, Grumpy Gnome. If you're watching me on Twitch, please hit that follow button. If you're watching me on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. If you do either of those things, please share my videos and then tell 10 people, family, friends, pets. If you don't know 10 people, tell 5 people twice. If you don't know 5 people, you're going to see Hamster show up in just a second. And if you buy yourself a hamster, name that hamster Boo. And we'll see you in the next episode. I'm Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care, everybody. And cha-ching. And